Yeah, it's your boy Fist in his house. Bring another great edition of Call of Duty Ghosts for me to you, because that's what I do. And it's on the PS4. And you know what? I think playing on the PS4 has revived me. Being on the Xbox One is a total bummer. And I think they did some patching on. I think that Activision and Infinity Ward realize now that their main base of players are on the PS4 now, because there's no more frame degradation. I don't know what happened, but frame degradation has been going on since Black Ops. No, wait, yeah, since Black Ops 2 or later, since the PS3. Maybe Black Ops 1. There's been always frame degradation in the game. So, for example, if you don't know what frame degradation is, it's basically if you come around corners in maps like Fog or something like that, and there's a lot of rendering that is taking place as your character's moving, then you'll skip frames. It has nothing to do with lag. It has something to do with PlayStation people saying that it's rendering too high or something. I don't know, something strange like that. But anyways, the bottom line is, I don't think that was the case between the PS3 and the PS4. It's always been degradation. The fact is that they patched it now. And so, you know, my feeling is that I want to play and I want to game with people that are going to be playing the game. So if you are a subscriber to the Xbox 360 or the PS3 and you haven't made a decision and you're a Call of Duty fan, I highly suggest that you get the PS4 if you like Call of Duty. And here's the reasons why. The reasons why you should play Call of Duty on the PS4. And here's the reasons. Number one, they patched a lot of stuff. They're giving way more attention to the PS4 version, more than they've ever done before. So I see it's a sign of things to change. You know, there's 10 million units. Activision's going to go where the money is. That's just the way the game works. The other thing I see now is to play with people. If you look at the Xbox One and you look at the amount of people that are online, it's top heavy with tryhards. So what you're going to get is, you know, if you get into the game, let's put it this way. If you're not playing Call of Duty every single day, 5 or 6, 7 hours a day, then, you know, you might as well not even decide to play on the Xbox One. And I'm not talking about last gen console. I don't care about the 360 or the PS3. Those are irrelevant. That's stuff in the past. So being on the Xbox One, it's the biggest tryhards who left the 360, who thought they were going to miss something if they didn't get on the Xbox One. And the fact of the matter is that the Xbox One is cumbersome. The Xbox One controller is garbage. I covered that in a video, and a lot of people thumbs down it. You know, they don't know what you don't get it. So I don't really care. You know, anybody who sits there and they cry about it, you know, like saying that I'm wrong, whatever. I'm gone, and so is 10 million other people. The proof's in the pudding. People bought the PS4 over the Xbox. That's the bottom line. So you can say whatever you want. You can thumbs down my video, blah, 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 blah. But the numbers do not lie. And the facts of my outline to why you should play on the PS4 over the Xbox One and first-person shooters is the reasons that I'm giving are pretty much validated. And that is, A, they corrected the mistakes on the PS4. The number one reason is that you're playing with people. There's more people on the PS4 playing Call of Duty. So if you're going to play Call of Duty any given moment in time that you have time, let's say you have time at 3 in the morning after you put your kids down and and you finally get to play by yourself. Well, the problem is if you're on the Xbox One, there's nobody on there but tryhards. So you're constantly playing against people who are grinding out games. And it's not fun. So if you go to the PS4, everybody's just chill. You know, they're just there to have fun and play the game, and they're not stressing, you know what I mean? So with that being said, you get to play lots more people on the PS4 at any given time versus the Xbox One. And that is the number one reason. The number one reason, all the other stuff is minuscule. I mean, obviously the Xbox One controller has a bad controller versus the PlayStation 4 controller probably is better than the Xbox 360 controller at this point. Now, I wouldn't say that. Xbox 360 controller, the D-pad thing, I don't really like on the PS4 too much. I think it gets in the way of hitting the back button. That's the only difference. But the size and the ergonomic configuration is just on point. Now, as far as PSN is concerned, I don't see a problem. I haven't had a problem with internet connection or anything like that. I think that bigger games like Call of Duty carry a lot more weight. They carry dedicated servers. They make promises, and they got to keep them. Now, other games on the PSN versus the Xbox Cloud, that's a different story. You know what I mean? But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Call of Duty, first-person shooter. That's what I'm talking about. So, you know, I mean, these arguments I get on the side all the time about the game are just, you know, they're non-consequential. You know, they just don't, they're irrelevant. They're just moot. You know, they're pointless. So if you are a first-person shooter fan and you like to play casually and you like to enjoy yourself and you like to game with a lot of people and you don't want problems and you just want to get in there and have an easy system and everything just works, then buy a PS4. That is the truth from my mouth to you. And I'm a living testament. I've got both of them. I've been with Xbox since day one, and I used to be with PlayStation 2, and I switched over to the Xbox when it came out, and never went back to the. I did have the PS3. It was terrible, and then you know everybody kept saying the PS4 was good, and I finally got my hands on one, thanks to my subscribers, and it's amazing. And I don't care what anybody says. Oh, you got a free PS4 because you're subs. That's why you're saying blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not. If the PS4 would have wound up being shitty like the PS3, I would have said so. I've never toed the line where people were riding waves, bandwagon waves. I never did that shit. I was always about whatever was the best service for a customer and a patron and so on and so forth. So, with that being said, and to close out this argument or, you know, persuasion or whatever you want to call it, advice, I guess it would be gaming advice. Real gaming advice. You know, somebody who's actually played the games. You know, none of this bullshit you get from other commentators and so on and so forth. But I enjoy myself, you know. It actually revived some vigor in me. Like, I seriously want to play Call of Duty on the PS4. And I guess I felt like I was done wrong on the Xbox One with Call of Duty, because I was like, where the hell is everybody and all that, and you know, and I just felt like I was screwed. So now, you know, I'm saying to myself, you know, how I'm feeling and how I'm playing on the PS4, I'm feeling rejuvenated. I'm feeling I'm liking it. I'm feeling it's wanting me bring me back to play somewhat. Now, I'm not saying Call of Duty comparative to the other games. Like, I got Killzone coming, and I've been playing Blacklight, and I'm going to post Blacklight on my Fist2 channel. You want to check that out. Link is below in the description. I love that game. I play Blacklight more now than I do play Call of Duty. But ever since I had my PS4 and people helped me get it, I haven't posted any PS4 gameplay. So I want to start posting Call of Duty PS4 gameplay, other games I like on the PS4 on this channel. I don't think I'm going to be playing anything on the Xbox One until I see some dramatic change or a new console or something. So anyways, until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace, and check out my links below in the description. Until next time, I'm out.